What's going on, YouTube world? I'm Pamper Gang members, come over to Pampers on the Toys Al, recording from Paradise. Please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers on the Toys. Please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and all of your enemies. And also hit the notification bell. When I do upload new content, you will be notified. Also follow me on X as well as Instagram with new uploads weekly. And today we're going to do a 2-for-1 old school special. Both of these figures are one's from 2015, one's from 2017, and these are two figures that I always wanted in my collection, but you know, it's only so much you can think in your mind of what you want to get. So, two beautiful queens here, and that is first and foremost, I'm introducing that order, the lovely Misty Knight. And secondly, the version of Storm right here. I always want this version of Storm. I always saw people on Instagram had it, used as an extra body double, you know, add a head to it, customize it. And I always wanted one, but I never thought to get one. But Misty Knight, I definitely want her figure. So, real quick, I'm going to talk about Misty Knight if you don't know who she is. Very beautiful, underrated character in the Marvel series. So Misty Knight was, she's based from what was explained to me from somebody that's affiliated with Marvel, based off Christy Love, the detective character in the 1970s, and Pam Grier Coffey. She's like a entwine between both because she's super feminine, super black, what's it called, them films, black exploitation, and she can kick some butt. And Christy Love and Pam Grier both had their own feminine ways of kicking butt back in that time. So Misty was a police officer, and something was a heist going on, a robbery at a bank. She lost her arm in the situation, an explosion. And so the story behind that is Tony Starks had created an arm for her, a bionic arm. She already knows hand-to-hand combat, so that arm was a plus. She was introduced in the, I'm going to say the mid-2000s, the millennium, on the Luke Cage Netflix series. The actress, I think her name was Monique Missick or something like that, played as her. So she did a good job playing as her. And I just really think that she's a very underrated melanin character, female character of Marvels, and hopefully they come out with something to do with her. But enough about me rambling. And then we all know who Storm is. There's no need to even me going a story about her. You know, she's in the newest X-Men cartoon, which I need to be watching. I need to order up Disney Plus so I can start watching that, because I heard nothing but phenomenal 10s out of 10s about the new cartoon. It lives up. They say it lives up to the old expectation of my childhood. So enough of me rambling for 3 minutes. Let's get these. Well, on the back of it, they have a bow for Misty Knight. Investigating evil, protecting the city. These heroes give evil no place to hide. I don't know why I read that. But real quick, this is a build a figure set before I open it. And it looks like Rhino was the person you can build. It's not my favorite Rhino looking character. But, actually, who is this? Savage Force? I need to try to see if they got Savage Force and Savage Force, Heroes for Hire. Who is, like, they don't have the names by these people right here. Marvel Scarlet Spider, Super Venom, Savage Force. Okay, I'm gonna have to go online on Macari app to see can I find him. And I want that Ghost Rider right there. And I'm gonna try to get another Misty, because I'm gonna try to learn. I'm really gonna try to learn how to customize figures, but enough of me rambling. Okay, so I know this figure is 9 years old. So why am I reviewing a figure that's 9 years old? Because I want to. Okay. So overall, I like her face sculpt. Her face sculpt looks it looks good, even though the eyes look a little, they look like they could be crooked, at least the left one. But who's to say what Misty Knight looked like in the comics? She could have been any melanated woman, and in the face. But it's a beautiful sculpt of her. Got the earrings, got the afro, with the headband. Now, here's what I will say. What they did wrong. This woman is curvy. Not saying she's got a curve. Her hips and everything. She's very busty at the top. She was based off Pam Grier's character and Christy Love, the detective, back in the 1970s, and crime fighting. So I believe they did not do her justice by the body wise, but the face sculpt looks amazing. So, you know, you can move her left, right. She looks down, but she don't look up. And she just had, you know, she was curvy and very voluptuous. So they did her pretty not justice for the body. This looked like the older average female body from back in the day. I would have preferred for them to give her this type of body like the Spider-Woman body had. Now this Spider-Woman body is very curvy and, you know, kind of voluptuous and very busty at the top of the chest area, but neither here nor there. This is a newer figure. That's an older figure. So, she had a friend. I think her friend was named Wing. Last name Wing. What is that girl's name? Is Wing. Okay, yeah, her friend's name. I had to think about that real quick. Her friend's name is Colleen Wing. Now, what I would say, because I never created a Colleen Wing figure, if you have one of my favorite female figures of this year, I'll never stop mentioning it, a Black Widow figure, and you want to put the head sculpt on a female's body or another Black Widow body, here's your Colleen Wing right here, gang. I mean, come on now. That's amazing. So you wouldn't know the difference. All right, so let me get back to the figure. So, oops, this came out pretty easy. Her robotic hand. So this figure's so old, I might have to crazy glue that. It's so easy. Look, it comes out real easy, but I'm not complaining because I know it's an older figure. So with that, you could put a human, you could put a hand in there, but her hands are pretty like outdated. Like, look at the hands. I'm not talking about or anything like that, but them hands are pretty great. At least she got a trigger finger, but that trigger finger looked like a piece of mud. I don't know. So with that being said, she comes with a gun in her holster, and the gun will be placed right here in this hand. I'm gonna try to find some other female hands or whatever's clever for the welder, because these hands is horrible. And I just opened up this figure. So she got a nice little, oh wow, that's horrible. Oh well, it's old. So the gun looks a little deflected, but I believe they just created her quickly just to get her out of the way. This is the only Misty Knight figure to date that I know of. But she just has pins, double jointed elbows, no pins in the elbows, butterfly arms, her little tire back here. Got the date when she was created, earlier Marvel figures, and pins right here. And I believe them pins, like, they can fall out real easily. So the feet are pretty average. The body's average. I was a little disappointed that they didn't give this girl a curvier body. So if you wanted to update her look, you really could. Like, okay, this is I forgot what since she was a key player in the show, the Luke Cage show, this is Luke Cage's girl right here. I can't think of her name, but I know it's Rosario Dawson that plays as the character. And Rosario Dawson's a very good actress. So if you want to update her look, let's take off her. I don't know if it's gonna work because this is an older head ball joint, and the new head ball joints, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. Nope, never mind. You can't customize this figure, not at all. Let me go ahead and just put it back on and call it a day. So I just think the figure was made quickly and they didn't do it justice body wise, but the face was amazing. So I'm gonna compare and contrast her to more figures. So So it's too bad that her head doesn't look up. So she's looking like she's looking down right now. She's next to Ironheart and Luke Cage's girlfriend. I don't know what her name is. Rosario Dawes. That's what we're gonna call her. And like I was saying a minute ago, Colleen Wing. If you want to create a Colleen Wing character, so they can be the daughters of the dragon. Daughters of the Dragons, what they were called in the comic books. That will be a great little thing. It looks just like Colleen. It has red hair and she's female, so there you go. Then we have Luke Cage, who was the main protagonist of the show that added her character into the show, the Luke Cage. I thought that was a great series. I wish they never did take it off. And Monet St. Croix. If you wanted to, you could do like an upgraded version of Christy Love. If you want to take Monet St. Croix's body and take off the head sculpt. And I don't know, because you got to shade the neck a little bit, a certain color. Maybe with the Wakanda girls you could do, I don't know. And as you can see with the Jessica Jones from the Spideyverse, I didn't like this character at all. I just thought it was all wrong. But maybe the reason why she was with Child in the show was for a reason. But Jessica Jones, was it Jessica Jones? Who was Spider-Woman? That ain't Jessica Jones. I can't remember. Jessica Drew. Jessica Drew, whatever her name is. So, you know, the hair, the afro, everybody got something in common. That's your girl from Photon from the Marvels. Like I said, you could update a custom version of Misty Knight, but Misty Knight is mother compared to both of these girls. So keep it that way. But again, they just disappointed me back in that time, giving her an average female body when she could have had that body right there the whole time. So I really do give Misty Knight's figure from 2015 an 8.75 out of 10. I took some points off because that body is ridiculous, horrible. And let's not also forget that, you know, she does come with Rhino's chest. I don't think I'm trying to find the others. I just want to find some of the others because I want my collection. That's it. Next, with this Storm figure, I just want to show the back of the box. The side, I want to get all the characters. I want that Sabretooth, and I'm curious to get that Wolverine. Wolverine looks pretty good, and I definitely want that Psylocke, but she's pretty penny online. She's about $100 online. I don't know if I want to pay that much for her. And you get a Build-A-Figure set Apocalypse. I would love to get all of them just to build Apocalypse, because he's one of my favorite villains of all time on the Marvel Universe. Okay, as for the beautiful Aurora Monroe, I love the head sculpt. I love the hair. I definitely love the eyes. But this is a reused body already, and we already know whose body this is. Or it could be Aurora's body first. I don't know. I'm going to show and compare and contrast. So the face is beautiful, very, very well detailed. I love when Storm had that mohawk. It was everything. My problem with this body, they got the top of her body right. She's a very busty woman, but she sticks in the legs. We know that Aurora Monroe is very voluptuous and very curvaceous, as all just about the women in X-Men, besides Jubilee, because she's a young girl. But that's why the new cartoon is paying homage to the older cartoon to a degree. But articulation-wise, there's pinned double-jointed knees. I love the boots, but she can't really stand in them for real, 100%. She got a belt. This is Callisto's body. I'm going to show Callisto because I showed Callisto already in another video. So she looks up. It's what's amazing about it. She looks down. The hands, female wielded hands. Storm can have them. You know what? Instead of saying female wielded hands, I'm going to say Storm hands, because Storm to me is the only one. Her and Jane Grey, well, let's just say female wielded hands to be fair. So she got this little jacket right here, her jeans, her little punk rock attire. There's really no chest to pop back and forth. There's no equivalent to, you know, the waist moving, but the legs are too skinny for me to be Aurora Monroe. Aurora Monroe, everybody knows she has body. This just looks like she's just hasn't eaten in about like a whole 3 years. So, but I love the look of the figure. That's the difference. Like I totally get it, and I'm actually gonna buy another one of these figures so I can start like creating civilian looking characters, because I think maybe this glove part comes off right here, and you can actually cut the jacket off if you want to. So I'm gonna probably do that. And when I said it for the millionth time, learn how to customize figures. So, just this body, like I said, this is Callisto from the Fab Pack Hellfire Club. I think it was the Hellfire Club pack. We'll show that in a minute. And again, like I said, they could have had Callisto, this body for Callisto only. But Storm, they could have just had her legs be something else, because these legs are way too skinny to be Aurora Moreau's legs. But the Callisto figure is super dope. I like it. I actually recently just ordered it off of Macari out, maybe not even a week ago. So I'm proud to show it. I wasn't gonna buy no 5-pack just to get that character. So they the same kind of body, just different shades and different head sculpts. This right here is who we know as Storm in a cartoon. I thought this Storm, it wasn't perfect because it was an average female body. But they have, redeemed themselves with newest Storm figures. But I want to do something different for a change. How about that? It ain't gonna hurt to try. So this won't work because it's gonna be rambling back and forth like a Christmas ornament. But let's try. Oops, let me hit my camera. This ain't too bad right here. But what I don't like is I don't like these legs being so skinny. I hate it. I really do. So, but you can actually, swap this head and put it on her. It's a little different shader of a color to a degree, but it's not going to, be horrible. So if Storm was to go out, go shopping with Rogue and Jubilee, she can change back to her regular attire, and boom, there you go. There you have it. But I'm not going to leave this on her. God. Okay. Just want to try something different for a change. So this Storm right here, both of these Storms, the Storm over here to the right, I lost her button on the top. I don't know what I did with it, but it'll pop up somewhere. But that's the newest Storm on the newest cartoon. She look almost like Jada Pink in the face if you look at her real closely. And then this one right here is from the comic books. This is like actually one of my favorite Storms, because back in the 80s, I get it, they just really made all the characters look kind of different, especially the women. And this Storm, she's not too bad looking at all. So, now last but not least, this is the animated version of the VHS box figure of Storm, and it actually looks like she did in the 90s cartoon if you look at her up close and personal. Very beautiful sculpt. I just don't think they really had the width of her body that, like matching it, because she was a curvy girl in the cartoon as well too. Not like curvy like Rogue, but she had hips and a derriere, and this one's built straight down. But other than that, I think she's beautiful. So, but honestly, I give this Storm figure, oh wow, I gotta give her a score. Plus one more thing. She does come with Apocalypse chests, so I might get all of them just to rebuild him. She does come with these little, everybody gets these powers. Magneto got these powers, they different colors. Jane Grey, I think, had these powers before. Somebody had them. I can't really remember. But this is the cheap way of, okay, let's give them some powers like we got the last people and just change the colors. But it's pretty cool for what it is. I'll give this figure, I give her a 9. I am going to slaughter her. I give her a 9.5 out of a 10. I took out 5 for... No, I'm going to give her a 9 out of 10 because the legs were horrible. If she would have just had a curvier body in the derriere and the hips area, then we know it's Storm. But other than that, that's not bad. So, all right. So there you have it, everybody. The beautiful 2017 figure version of Storm. Oops, something fell. And the 2015 version of Misty Knight. And both came out around the same time in 1975. But Storm reigned the queen, the melanated queen who took over, and Misty just was underrated. They didn't do too much to her character. They started doing something with her character maybe years later. She maybe popped up in the comic book here and there, but then she disappeared. Just like all the shows, the good, beautiful Marvel shows that came out in the mid-2000s. I miss all of them, like The Gift. What was it? The Gift, Cloak and Dagger, and Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones. I thought all of them shows were amazing. So, I would like to thank all my friends for subscribing to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and your enemies. Also, hit the notification bell when I do upload new content. And follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, and Instagram. Uploads occasionally during the week. And everybody, these girls got to do a Barbara Shirley. The guys are going to want to go out and play sometimes. But girls, you must not. She kicked that lightning out of her, didn't she? Have a good day, everybody.